Okay, so my New Year's resolution for 2024 is simply reciprocity. Focusing on reciprocity, focusing on where I put my energy and things like that. Because 2023 was a great year for me. It was terrific. I met so many new people, made so many great friends, so many great connections, had so many great opportunities, achievements. Like 2023 was filled with greatness. Like, it was one of the best years I could ever ask for. And if I went back, I would probably do it the exact same all over again. I just struggled with one thing my entire year, and that was simply pouring myself and my energy into people that did not give the same thing back, that did not reciprocate that same energy. I was pouring myself into people that didn't care for me as much as I cared for them. I was pouring myself into friendships and relationships that didn't care for me as much as I did for them. And I was pouring myself into things that didn't really matter that much, that I made them matter, if that makes sense. Different situations, different things, just things like that. I literally spent a lot of my time miserable and emotionally and mentally drained simply because I was drained, because I poured out so much of myself into people, into things that never reciprocated. I was left with not much to give back to myself, if that makes sense. And that's one thing that really tainted some of the times of my 2023. Like, 2023 was great, but the times that it wasn't great was mainly because I was emotionally and mentally drained from these friendships, relationships, and situations that literally did not have to be that way if I would have just, or if I would have just like said something, or if I would have just like let go and let God, basically. So that is one thing that I want to change in 2024. I definitely want to pour myself out into more things that benefit me. I want to definitely pour myself out into people that appreciate me and people that cherish me and people that are fully present for me as I am for them, if that makes sense. Because I was there for so many people that were never there for me. I poured myself into so many people who didn't really care for me as much as I thought that they did, you know? And actions, once again, speak louder than words. No matter what they said, they felt for me. No matter what they said, they thought of me. No matter what they said they had for me, it just never was reciprocated ever. Like, it's not anything that I ever felt was reciprocated, and that tainted my quality of life, in many aspects, because once you're emotionally and mentally drained from pouring yourself out into people that you thought highly of and you thought highly of you, it's like a little depressing, and it's a little sad, like, you get sad thinking that this person thought so much of you that they didn't really think, or thinking like, hey, I really hope this person cared about me, but they don't give a dog crap about me. So yeah, that's one thing I'm going to work on in 2024. Just letting things go, letting go and letting God, and also just like letting things be, because most things don't matter as much as we think they do. And my motto, if it's not going to matter in about 5 days, 5 months, or 5 years, do not stress about it. Life is too short. Life is too short to be draining yourself into people and things and situations that do not matter. That do not matter, that do not benefit you, that do not care about you, that do not have any good, genuine intent towards you. It's like, it's dead. And I understand the people that are people pleasers like me, or the people that are very big empaths like me, that want to see the best in people, and that want to keep on giving people chance after chance, and that want to still be there for people that are never there for them. But you deserve so much better. Your heart deserves so much better. Your mind deserves so much better. Like, I get it. It's hard. It's hard to just cut somebody off that's not good for you, but they're all you want in your life. Like, not even just relationships, but friendships. Like, those friendships that they don't care about you, or you're always helping them and they're never there for you, or you're always having to cater towards them but they never cater towards you. You don't need that. You don't deserve that. And I promise, once you just let it go, it'll probably feel different at first. I'm not gonna lie. It'll probably feel different at first, and it'll probably hurt at first. But in the long run, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I needed that. I should have done that a long time ago. Why was I sitting here stressing about this? Why was I sitting here letting myself deal with this when I should have been tooted and booted them? So yeah, that is my New Year's resolution. I know last year I made a whole long list, and I actually did stick to most of them. I stuck to most of them, if not all of them. Some things just didn't go my way, unfortunately. But yeah, once again, all I can do is thank 2023 for everything it gave me, because it was one of the best years of my life that I could ever ask for. But 2024, we're on to bigger, we're on to better, and we're just on to more. Like, there's nothing to change. I'm still going to do everything as I've done it before, but I'm going to watch my output in my giving of myself to others, because, you know, it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game, and it's a losing game a lot of the time. And you cannot let these people get the best of you. You cannot let these people take so much out of you, because once they squeeze the life out of you, it takes a long time to build that back up sometimes. And, you know, yeah. So go pour yourself out into people that care for you. Go pour yourself out into people that love you, because that's what I am going to try to do. And also situations. It's not just people, situations. Stressing about things that literally won't matter next week. Stressing about things that literally won't matter next year. Like, there's been tons of times where I have been stressing and crying and losing my mind about something. And then the next year I'm looking back at it like, why did I care that much? Why was I in my bed crying about that? Why was I literally losing my head about that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can assure you it does not matter. Life is too short. Life is too short for you to spend most of your life sad and drained over people that wouldn't be this sad and drained over you. Clock that T. Clock that T. Sad and drained over people that wouldn't be that sad and drained over you. Clock that T. So yes, that is what my 2024 is going to be full of. Everything else is going to be done the same. I have the same motives. I have the same ambition. I have the same determination. I have the same dedication. Have the same life goals. I am just going to execute some things a little bit differently in order to maintain my great quality of life, and in order to maintain my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health, and just everything like that. 2023 was good. 2024 is going to be even better. I'm speaking it into existence, and I am keeping God in my life, period. So yeah. What are your New Year's resolutions? I hope this encouraged you. I hope this gave you a little bit of motivation, because it took me a while to get to this point of clarity. Sometimes it's hard to see that you need to make some changes. Sometimes it's hard to see that even though you're a very good person, you're doing good things for these people, you need to stop. Don't be rude to them. Don't change your character. Just change who you present and give your character to, if that makes sense. I just want the best for everybody, and I want the best for myself. But, you know, sometimes people are just meant, people, whether it's platonic or romantic, are just meant for good conversation and good company. They're not meant to be lifelong relationships. They're not meant to be lifelong connections. Sometimes they're just there for a good time and not a long time. And that is completely okay. But you have to, in your mind, be completely okay with that and realize that. But yeah, those are my New Year's resolution, or that is my one New Year's resolution. And I just hope that everybody else has a great 2024, has a great rest of their life. And yeah, so we're on to bigger and better. I'm so excited for 2024, and may better and more things come.